Welcome back to the Z Coin. If you're new here, I'm your name. And today we're diving into the world of rare coins, specifically the 1990p quarter dollar, a coin that most people pass by every day without a second thought. But hold on, this isn't just any quarter. This one has a story, a mystery, and a price tag that could reach as high as $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. So what makes this 1990p quarter so special? And how did it go from a pocket change staple to a high-value collector's item? Let's break it all down. Its history, why it's worth so much, and how you might just strike gold by finding one. The 1990p quarter dollar is part of the U.S. Mint's regular production of Washington quarters, introduced back in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1990, these quarters had been in circulation for decades and weren't considered anything particularly rare. In fact, millions were produced at various minting facilities. In 1990, the U.S. Mint produced over 900 million Washington quarters, most of them coming from the Philadelphia Mint, which is identified by the P Mint mark. On the surface, the 1990p quarters look like any other, featuring Washington's profile on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse. So what makes this specific year and mint mark stand out? Here's where things start to get really interesting. Most of the 1990p quarters were just regular coins, but a very small number have some unique features that have made them highly sought after by collectors. Now, we've all heard about error coins, and they can fetch some serious cash. But this is on a different level. One of the primary reasons why some 1990p quarters are worth more is because of errors. These minting mistakes can happen for a variety of reasons. For example, some error coins feature double dies, off-center strikes, or even missing details on the design. These are what coin collectors refer to as error coins, and depending on the severity or uniqueness of the error, the value of these coins skyrockets. Now, you might be wondering, what kind of error could make a 1990p quarter worth $1 million? Let's take a closer look at the most notable one. Drumroll, please! The most famous error associated with the 1990p quarter is the missing mint mark error. Typically, quarters from the Philadelphia Mint will have the P Mint mark on the obverse side, just to the right of Washington's neck. But in some incredibly rare cases, this mint mark was completely missing due to an error at the mint. This error makes the coin exceptionally rare, and the value of these mint markless coins has reached staggering amounts at auctions, sometimes fetching hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on the condition. While there are rumors of coins reaching as high as $1 million, that's typically the highest end for coins in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, graded as MS65 or higher. Now, if you're thinking of cashing in on a 1990p quarter, there's one major factor you'll need to consider: coin grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, mint-condition coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. To get top dollar, a 1990p quarter needs to be in near-perfect condition, often referred to as mint state or MS. The most valuable 1990p quarters are typically graded MS65 or higher. And when you throw in the rarity of a missing mint mark or other significant error, that's where you see the potential for those 6 or even 7-figure prices. Some of the most valuable 1990p quarters have been auctioned off for tens of thousands, with rumors of a few reaching that elusive $1 million mark. But realistically, if you find a well-preserved error coin, especially one with a missing mint mark, you're looking at a coin worth thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands, depending on its condition. So how do you know if you have a jackpot coin sitting in your pocket? It's pretty simple. First, you'll want to examine any 1990p quarter closely, ideally with a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Start by looking for the mint mark on the obverse side, just to the right of Washington's neck. If it's missing, congratulations! you may have just found yourself a rare and valuable coin. Additionally, look for other types of errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or any other unusual features that don't align with a standard quarter. The 1990p quarter may seem like an ordinary coin, but as we've seen today, it can be worth an extraordinary amount of money, especially if it has one of those rare minting errors. Whether it's the missing P mint mark or another unique error, this coin is a reminder that valuable treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. So, if you have any 1990 quarters lying around, it's time to give them a second look. Who knows, you might be holding a small fortune. And if you do find something interesting, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Check out more videos on rare coins, valuable collectibles, and the hidden treasures you might have in your very own home. See you in the next one. We're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1993p quarter, how it became so valuable, what makes it unique, and the shocking current market value. You won't believe just how much collectors are willing to pay for this seemingly ordinary coin. Stick around, and I'll also show you how to spot whether you might be holding onto one of these rare gems. To understand why the 1993p quarter is so valuable, we need to go back in time. In 1993, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia produced millions of quarters as part of the regular circulation. The P mint mark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, which is standard for coins from that location. At the time, no one would have expected these coins to stand out. But over the years, a few rare variations and errors in the minting process have made specific 1993p quarters worth much more than face value. So why is this particular quarter worth so much? The answer lies in the possibility of a mint error. Errors can occur when a coin is misstruck, or if there's an unusual die used in the minting process. These errors are incredibly rare, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar, and I mean top dollar, to get their hands on one. But it's not just any 1993p quarter that could be worth millions. It has to be in near-perfect condition, known as mint state. Coins that are graded MS67 or higher, meaning they have almost no flaws visible to the naked eye, can sell for astonishing prices. We'll talk more about these grading scales in a minute. In recent years, rare 1993p quarters have broken records at auctions. Collectors and investors have paid staggering amounts for high-quality specimens. The current record stands at a jaw-dropping $2 million. The screen flashes images of auction results, with dollar amounts climbing higher and higher. The market value of rare coins has been skyrocketing, and the 1993p quarter is no exception. If you happen to have one in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Imagine holding a quarter that's worth more than a Ferrari, a house, or even a small island. It's hard to believe, right? But these kinds of sales happen more often than you might think in the world of rare coins. Alright, now let's get to the important part. How can you tell if your 1993p quarter is one of those rare, high-value coins? First, you'll want to check for the P mint mark, which is located just to the right of Washington's ponytail on the front of the coin. Next, inspect the overall condition of the coin. Look for any damage or wear. Remember, the higher the grade, the more valuable it is. Coins in MS67 or better condition can fetch the highest prices. An infographic appears showing coin grading terms and images of different grades. If your quarter is in pristine condition, you'll want to get it professionally graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will authenticate your coin, assess its condition, and give it a grade, which could increase its value exponentially. The coin market has been booming, especially for rare U.S. coins like the 1993p quarter. With the rising popularity of coin collecting and the limited number of error coins in mint condition, these rare pieces are only becoming more valuable over time. Now is the perfect time to check your collection, or even ask your family members if they have any old quarters lying around. You never know what treasure you might uncover. The coin market is hot, and experts predict that prices for rare coins could continue to rise. So, there you have it, the story of the 1993p Mint Mark quarter, a coin that could turn 25 cents into $2 million dollars. Be sure to check your pockets, drawers, and coin jars because you never know where a hidden fortune could be waiting. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content on rare coins and collectibles. And if you think you have a valuable coin, drop a comment below and let us know. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and good luck hunting for your $1 million quarter. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about rare and valuable finds, then you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating topics in modern U.S. coinage, the 2004D Mint Mark quarter dollar. That's right. There's a rumor circulating that some 2004D quarters are worth a staggering $3 million. Yes, you heard that right. But is it true? How can a 25-cent piece be worth such a mind-blowing amount of money? And what do collectors and experts say about this? First, let's talk about what makes the 2004D quarter special. The D Mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, one of the two major U.S. mints that produce coins for circulation. But what makes this particular quarter so interesting to collectors? Let's break it down. The 2004D quarter comes from the State Quarter Series, which was one of the most successful coin programs in U.S. history. This series began in 1999 and celebrated all 50 states. In 2004, the quarters featured 5 different state designs: Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. So, what makes the Denver Mint version of these quarters stand out? It's not just because of the state designs, but rather some specific errors and variations found on certain coins. And some of these variations, when graded as mint state or even with unique errors, have fetched incredibly high prices. When it comes to rare coins, collectors go wild for two things: error coins and high-grade variants. These are often what drives up the value of certain coins from a few dollars to thousands, or even millions. In the case of the 2004D quarter, several errors have been reported, especially on the Wisconsin State quarter. The most famous error is known as the extra leaf variety. Some 2004D Wisconsin quarters feature what looks like an additional corn leaf in the design on the reverse side of the coin. There are two varieties, the high leaf and low leaf errors, and these are what got collectors excited. These error coins, when graded in mint state, have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars. And while those prices are impressive, they still don't explain that $3 million figure that's been floating around. So where does that massive value come from? Let's address the elephant in the room. Is a 2004D quarter, any quarter, really worth $3 million? As of now, there are no confirmed reports of any 2004D quarters, error or otherwise, selling for $3 million. Most of the rare and valuable quarters from this series, such as the extra leaf Wisconsin quarter, have sold for far less. For example, the highest price paid for a 2004D Wisconsin extra leaf quarter in top condition was around $6,000, not millions. So where does the $3 million claim come from? In many cases, these high dollar amounts are based on speculation or misinformation. Some people might see error coins selling for thousands and think, what if mine is worth even more? But in the coin collecting world, value is determined by actual sales records, not hype. So you've got a 2004D quarter. What should you do next? First, don't start counting your millions just yet. Here's how you can figure out if your quarter is actually worth something. Step 1. Check for any obvious errors. As we mentioned earlier, the most valuable 2004D quarters are the Wisconsin extra leaf varieties. Use a magnifying glass to examine the corn stalk on the reverse side of the coin. Step 2. Condition is everything. Even if you have an error coin, its value will depend heavily on its grade. Coins in mint state condition, those that have never been circulated, are worth much more than heavily worn coins. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it professionally graded by a service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). A high-grade coin with an error could fetch a lot of money. As of today, the average 2004D quarter in circulated condition is only worth its face value, 25 cents. However, if you have a high-leaf or low-leaf Wisconsin error coin in mint state, you could be looking at anywhere from $500 to $6,000, depending on the grade. The market for these coins is strong but highly specialized. The more pristine the condition and the rarer the error, the higher the value. But it's important to manage your expectations. While these coins can be worth thousands, that $3 million figure is more of a myth than reality. So, is your 2004D quarter worth big money? Maybe. But $3 million? Probably not. However, if you do find one of those rare extra leaf error coins in pristine condition, you could still be sitting on a valuable treasure. The key is to know what you have and do your research. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and let us know in the comments what treasures you've found in your own change. Until next time, happy hunting, where we talk about the fascinating world of coins and currency. Have you ever imagined that a humble $quarter in your pocket could be worth millions? Well, today we're diving deep into the 2005D Mint Mark $quarter. There's been a lot of buzz about these coins recently, with reports claiming that one might even be worth as much as $4 million. Is it true? What makes these quarters so special? And could you have one lying around? Let's find out. Stay tuned till the end, because we'll be revealing the current market value, the factors that contribute to these mind-blowing prices, and most importantly, how to identify if you've got one of these treasure troves. First, let's start with the basics. The 2005D Mint Mark $quarter was part of the U.S. Mint's 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999 and ended in 2008. Each year, the Mint released 5 different quarter designs honoring a different U.S. state. In 2005, the 5 states featured were California, Minnesota, Kansas, Oregon, and West Virginia. Now, we're focusing specifically on the quarters minted in Denver, denoted by the D Mint mark. The D Mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and it's these specific coins that have recently gained a lot of attention from collectors. Alright, so what's the big deal? Why are people talking about a 2005 quarter potentially being worth $4 million? Well, there are a few factors at play here. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins with unique characteristics or minting errors. In the case of the 2005D quarters, some extremely rare error coins have been discovered, and these errors are what can drive the value through the roof. Let's break down the main reasons why certain 2005D quarters have become so valuable. One of the most well-known error coins from the 2005D Mint Mark quarters is the "In God We Rust" error on the Kansas State quarter. This happened due to a grease-filled die that caused part of the T in trust to be obscured, making the phrase appear as "In God We Rust." Now, this error may seem minor, but to collectors, it's a huge deal. These error coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the condition. And the rarer the error, the higher the potential value. But what's even more intriguing is that some 2005D quarters have errors that are extremely rare and almost one of a kind, which brings us to the big money, coins valued at millions. Let's address the elephant in the room. Is there really a 2005D mint mark quarter dollar worth $4 million? The short answer is, not exactly. There have been some reports and listings online claiming that certain error coins, particularly from the 2005D mint mark series, could be worth millions. These claims are often based on auction prices or appraisals of extraordinarily rare coins with significant historical or minting errors. While there is no verified case of a 2005D quarter selling for exactly $4 million, rare and pristine coins from this series have indeed fetched extremely high prices. Oh, where did this $4 million figure come from? Well, it's possible that some listings or stories have exaggerated the potential value of certain rare coins to grab attention. However, that doesn't mean these quarters aren't valuable. If you find a rare error or a coin in perfect condition, it could still be worth tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands, depending on the demand. Now, one of the key factors in determining a coin's value is its condition, or what collectors call its grade. A coin's grade is assessed based on factors like luster, wear, and strike quality. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. The highest grade a coin can receive is MS70 or Mint State 70, which means it's flawless. Coins that are graded highly, especially those with rare errors, can sell for astronomical prices at auction. A 2005D quarter with a high grade and a notable error could easily be worth thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. By now, you're probably wondering, do I have one of these rare 2005D quarters? Here's what to look for. First, check the mint mark. You'll want to see that small d below the year on the front side of the coin, which indicates it was minted in Denver. Next, carefully inspect the quarter for any unusual features or errors, such as the famous "In God We Rust" on the Kansas quarter, or any misstrikes, double dies, or off-center errors. If you think you've found something special, it's worth getting the coin graded by a professional. Trusted grading companies like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin's condition and help you determine its true value. So, what's the current market value for 2005D mint mark quarters? For a standard 2005D quarter without any errors, the value is close to face value, around 25 cents, maybe slightly more if it's in excellent condition. However, error coins can significantly increase the value. A 2005 Kansas "In God We Rust" quarter in good condition can range from $100 to $500 or more. And for rare, high-grade error coins? We're talking anywhere from thousands to even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. While we haven't seen any 2005D quarters sell for $4 million yet, coins from this series with unique errors and pristine condition can still command serious money. The takeaway? Don't underestimate your change. So, is the 2005D mint mark quarter worth millions? Not quite, but some can still be worth a small fortune. If you have a collection of quarters at home, it's worth taking a closer look. Who knows? You might have a rare error coin sitting in your pocket that's worth thousands. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? And until next time, keep checking that change. Remember, treasure can be found in the most unexpected places, even in your spare change. Today's video, we're diving into the incredible world of coin collecting, specifically a 2006p quarter dollar coin that could be worth, are you ready for this? $5 million. Yep, you heard that right. One of these coins could make you a multimillionaire. But what's the catch? Is it true, and how can you find one? We've got all the details coming up, so stick around. Let's start with the basics. In 2006, the United States Mint struck a series of state quarters, part of a popular collection launched in 1999 that ran until 2008. These quarters featured designs honoring each state and were minted in several locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The P on the 2006 quarter stands for Philadelphia, meaning it was minted there. The specific quarter we're talking about today is the 2006 P Nebraska State Quarter. Now, at first glance, it might look like any other quarter you've got in your pocket change. But in the coin world, there are always certain factors that can turn something seemingly ordinary into something extraordinary. So why are we hearing that a 2006 P quarter could be worth a staggering $5 million? Well, this rumor has gained traction in the collecting community for a few reasons. First, we have to look at rare coin anomalies, things like minting errors, die varieties, or unique characteristics that can make a coin much more valuable than its face value. These rare traits are what collectors dream of. Now, it's important to note, there is no official auction where a 2006 P quarter sold for exactly $5 million yet. However, certain rumors and high valuations come from speculation. Some collectors believe that a certain type of 2006 P Nebraska quarter with an incredibly rare minting error or pristine condition might one day sell for this huge amount. Now let's break down what could make a 2006 P quarter worth a lot of money. There are three main factors to consider: error coins, high-grade condition, and demand. Coins with minting errors are highly sought after. A minting error happens when something goes wrong during the coin production process. This can be anything from doubling of the image, known as a double die, to off-center strikes, or even a missing element like a mint mark or part of the design. One known error with the 2006 P Nebraska quarter is what's called a cut error, where part of the die that strikes the coin breaks, leaving an extra raised blob on the surface. These types of coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error. Another crucial factor is the condition of your quarter. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. Coin grading is done on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin that shows no wear and tear whatsoever. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in the higher ranges of mint state, especially MS67, MS68, or higher, can command high premiums. For example, an MS67 graded 2006 P Nebraska quarter sold for over $1,000 in the past. Imagine what an MS70 could go for. Lastly, the value of any collectible coin depends on demand. Even if your coin doesn't have an error, if it's rare in high-grade condition, collectors might pay a premium to add it to their collection. The more people want a particular coin, the more its price can soar. Now, let's get to the burning question. Is there a 2006 P quarter that's truly worth $5 million? Currently, no 2006 P Nebraska quarter has sold for anywhere near $5 million. The highest recorded sales for error coins or high-grade examples have been in the thousands, not millions. So where does the $5 million number come from? Some experts believe that if an undiscovered, extremely rare error coin exists in perfect condition, it could theoretically reach that value in an auction. But as of now, this remains speculation. Still, this doesn't mean your 2006 P quarter isn't worth checking out. Coins with errors, or those in top-notch condition, can still fetch impressive sums, making it well worth your time to take a close look at your collection. So how do you go about finding one of these valuable quarters? Start by checking your pocket change, rolls of quarters, or even old coin collections you may have at home. Look carefully for any minting errors or imperfections that might make your coin unique. If you think you have a potentially valuable coin, the first step is to have it professionally graded. PCGS and NGC are two of the most respected coin grading services, and they can help you determine the grade and potential value of your quarter. And once your coin is graded, you can explore selling it through a coin dealer, auction house, or online platforms like eBay. Be sure to do your research to get the best price. Alright folks, while it's unlikely that you'll find a $5 million 2006 quarter just lying around, there are still valuable coins out there, especially if they have errors or are in pristine condition. Whether it's worth a few hundred or a few $1,000s, it's always exciting to know that a little piece of change could hold big potential. So next time you get a quarter in your change, don't just toss it aside. Take a moment to look closely. You never know what treasure you might be holding. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips, market updates, and more fun facts about rare finds. See you next time. If you're a coin collector, a numismatist, or just someone who loves to find hidden treasures in your change, today's video is for you. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2007 mint mark $quarter coins. These coins have been making headlines lately, and you won't believe their current market value. So let's get started. First off, let's talk about what the 2007 $quarter coins are. The United States Mint produced these quarters as part of the 50-state quarters program, which started in 1999 and ran through 2008. The P in 2007 stands for Philadelphia, where these coins were minted. In 2007, we saw the release of 5 quarters representing the states of Montana, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah. Each quarter features unique designs celebrating these states' heritage and landmarks. Now, you might be wondering, why is this particular mint mark gaining so much attention? The rarity of these coins is one of the main reasons they're becoming so sought after. Although millions were minted, certain varieties or errors make some of them exceptionally rare. For instance, the 2007 Montana quarter has some notable errors that can dramatically increase its value. If you've got a quarter with a double die or a misaligned die, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Additionally, the growing interest in coin collecting as a hobby has driven up demand. Collectors and investors alike are searching for coins that have the potential to appreciate in value over time. And the 2007 quarters are on that list. Now let's talk numbers. Currently, the market value of some of the rare 2007 quarters has skyrocketed, with some listings going for over $6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $6 million. This astounding figure is for a very rare error coin, but even regular uncirculated 2007 quarters can fetch prices in the hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and rarity. In recent auctions, we've seen these coins sell for as much as $2,000 to $3,000 for those in pristine condition. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are graded MS66 or higher. Grading is crucial in the world of numismatics, and it can make a significant difference in a coin's value. So how do you identify if you have a valuable 2007 quarter? Here are some tips. Check the mint mark. Look for the P on the obverse side of the coin. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Examine for errors. Look closely for any doubling on the lettering or design elements. Tools, like a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, can help with this. Condition matters. Coins in better condition, those that are uncirculated or have very few scratches or marks, will naturally have higher values. Get a professional grading. If you think you have something special, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A high grade can significantly increase the coin's value. If you're looking to buy or sell 2007 quarters, there are several avenues you can explore. Online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and specialized coin auction sites are great places to start. Always ensure you check the seller's ratings and reviews to avoid scams. Additionally, local coin shops can be a good resource. Not only can they help you find rare coins, but they can also provide insights into current market values. Don't forget to network with other collectors. Sometimes the best deals come from word of mouth. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for those 2007 mint mark quarters. They might just be the key to unlocking a significant treasure. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any future content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you come across any valuable quarters? Until next time, happy collecting.